Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Cuddyback, America's Best Bowstrings, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, and Realtree.
Welcome back to Midwest Whitetail Great Plains 2018 season. We're officially in the 2018 archery season here in Montana. Today is September 5th. Hunting a spot that I've hunted on and off a little bit throughout the years. When I first hunted this place 10 years ago, there was a lot of nice bucks running around, and then had a lot of pressure over the years, and we had a big die-off. Now things seem to have stabilized, and last year I came out here a couple times, saw a couple good up-and-comer bucks, so hopefully we'll see something tonight that's a pretty decent buck. But actually what I'm really out here trying to do tonight is shoot a deer with my longbow. I've never shot a deer with a traditional bow, and just decided it was a direction I'd like to go. I'm not hunting exclusively with my longbow because I know if a big buck steps out at 40 yards, I'd be heartbroken if I don't have my compound. But so I do have both my bows in the tree, but I'm actually set up on this trail. It's only probably, 5-6 yards. Just is one of those spots. I don't normally hunt this close to a trail, but I want to have a slam dunk shot with this longbow, give myself the best opportunity. And it's the first year in a long time that they've actually allowed you to shoot white-tailed does in this area, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then also, if you guys have been watching the Great Plains show, you remember last year I took my good buddy Terry Diebel out rifle hunting in eastern Montana. He shot his first buck, mule deer buck, and he's actually really geeked about getting into archery. He wants to do that, so he's actually hunting another part of the property. He has a doe tag and a buck tag as well, so I have a pretty good feeling he's going to get an opportunity tonight to shoot at least a doe, so I'm pretty excited. So either way, it's just nice to be back in a tree stand and be in God's creation. I just shot my first deer with a longbow. Perfect double lung. Oh, that was awesome. Stick bow, baby. That was a new experience. 18 yards. Hammered her. I don't know that I could have placed it any better. Well, Terry just met me over here. Got down. Man, I'm stoked. I wanted to shoot something with this so bad. I'm pretty excited. But Terry, this will be his first bow kill blood trail. So, in my first traditional bow kill blood trail. So it's a first for both of us. But I'll kind of lead the way a little bit. But I'm gonna have him track it. I know she's dead. I heard her crash, and I know the shot was perfect. But I kind of want a good learning experience for Terry, and it's always fun to follow blood trail. So we're gonna go check it out. Good blood there. Bleeding right down this trail, right in the field. Look at that, man. He's pouring. I've never shot something with feathers right here. Look at that. He's pouring. Hey. Longbow, baby. Longbow. There she is. Yeah. Man, it feels so good to have my first longbow kill. There's just something really cool about it. I'll probably never give up compounds full time, but definitely pretty neat to set out to. I just bought this thing not that long ago and really been trying to practice as much as I can. Been pretty busy, but tried to get out as much as I can to practice with it. And I was pretty excited. 20-yard shot. I was kind of happy with that. So I don't mind the 8-yard shots, but if I can make a shot like that at 20, I'll take it. So
First deer down for Midwest Whitetail Great Plains Show, Montana here in 2018. I'm pretty stoked, and I'm sure we'll be catching back up with you here very shortly.
Hi, welcome back to Midwest Whitetail Great Plains Show. Today is September the 7th, 2018. We're here in our home state of Montana today. I got my soon-to-be 9-year-old daughter Justice with me in the ground blind, doing something a little unusual. I'm one of those guys, I don't know if you've watched the show, the Great Plains Show, you've probably seen enough of my hunts to realize I like to do things outside the box because it seems to work, you know. But we're sitting in this hayfield where last year I got a lot of footage of a lot of deer. One decent buck, nice 10-point. Never gave me a shot. He was right on that edge where I wasn't sure I would shoot him anyway. But I came in here the other day. I didn't have time to really film it, but I came in here, just did a quick glance over, and there was actually I think it was last night actually. My friend Terry Deeble shot his first deer, and we recovered it yesterday evening. We had just enough time to kind of run over here and give a quick look, and there was a bunch of deer here, and there was probably 10 bucks, and maybe two that were good, one that was really nice. So one of the things I've learned with hunting this field over the years is there's a wood line over here, like a brush line, and I've always hunted that the brush line. But these deer, they come out into the middle of alfalfa, and they stay away from that brush line for the most part. So unless you catch them right when they come out, you typically don't have a shot. So what I'm doing is the landowner still has all of his hay bales out here in this field. And what I did last night is I just kind of quickly did a reference check for which hay bales they were eating. They were eating around the most. And I came out here and I actually set up my ground blind right next to a hay bale, right in the middle of the field. So it's kind of a sketchy deal because if I don't get anything and they're all feeding, once it gets dark, I'm going to have to figure out how to get out of here without blowing them all out. But it may be a one-shot deal, but to me, it's worth it. It's early season. The deer take a while to get educated, and I'm okay with bumping them at least once. So anyways, we're going to keep our fingers crossed. We actually saw a deer already coming out in the field, so we're going to hang tight, see what happens, and hopefully get some good action.
Big toe. Buck. Big toe. Yeah. Yeah, it's really big and fat. But you have no toe tag.
No, I don't have a toe tag right now. Not for here. I used it the other day. Just. The bucks are coming over. You're going to have to get real quiet. Okay.
All right, well, we decided to pull the plug early. It's one of those risk-reward things, you know. Like I said, I like to think outside the box, but this time it didn't work, and sometimes it doesn't. I didn't really get it all on camera, but pretty much every deer that came out in that field, as soon as they saw that ground blind, you know, they'd get that leery look. The does would start blowing, and I didn't get them on video, but all the deer blew out of the field at one point. I don't know what, one of the does just started huffing and puffing, and that was that. And then right before we decided to pull the plug, really nice buck, nice 10-point, came walking out straight at us. He was coming in fine, just, you know, about, you know, that typical slow, methodical walk, and all of a sudden he saw that ground blind, started doing the head bob. He took a turn and ran. So I decided that was enough of that. So I think if I hide behind a hay bale and just keep my movement down to bare minimum and keep the bale between me and the deer, I might have a good chance at sniping something when it walks by. So if that doesn't work, I'll have to figure out a plan C. So at this point, we're calling it a night. It was fun. It's always good to get your kids outdoors, and hopefully next time I see you, our plan will actually work.
Hey guys, welcome back to Midwest Whitetail Great Plains Show. Today is September the 10th, 2018. I'm back in the spot I was the other night with my daughter. As you can tell, I'm sitting behind a hay bale. You can probably also tell it's a little bit windy today. I decided to take my risky plan a step further. The other night when we were out here, I didn't get it on video, but those deer were bolting out of here as soon as they saw that blind. So what I've decided to do is ditch the blind idea altogether. Come out here while these hay bales are still in the field. And I got the wind in my favor tonight. I need a directly south wind or slightly southwest, which I've got the slightly southwest. As long as it doesn't switch on me, I think I'll be good. But basically, I'm just going to stay behind this hay bale, peek out over the top, around the side, and I think I have a pretty good shot at getting some of these bucks within bow range. I did. I'm back in the hayfield that I've been hunting pretty consistently. Last week I took out my oldest child and my oldest daughter, and my son Sam, 5-year-old. We had a good time. Didn't have any luck. I also took out my friend Terry Debo, my good friend Terry. And the night that we hunted here, we saw the buck I'm actually after. He's just a real good, clean, wide 8-point, good tall buck. I've seen 18, 20 different bucks here in this property this year, and he's the biggest one by far. He's not an absolute monster, but he's definitely a buck I'd be more than happy to take. And he's the best one on this property, that I know of. So we'll just hang tight, see what happens. I love this hayfield. It's a good early season spot. Hopefully that buck will be back in here and I'll get a crack at him. That buck that I'm after just came out down there. Looks like he might feed that way, but there's another group of bachelor bucks coming this way, so maybe they'll pull him with them. If he comes over here, my chances of getting a shot are really good. They always feed right here. Man, I hope he comes. buck I've been after for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Had the shot right over the top of his back. Man, I think I grazed his back, but he's still standing over there. He's fine. If I did even touch him, it was definitely just a flesh wound, but I'm not sure how I messed that shot up. It felt pretty good. Felt like my pin was on him. But the one positive, I guess, is that I don't think he knows what happened. He's still standing over there right now. I mean, I don't think they're coming back tonight, but they didn't smell me. They don't know where that even came from. He was standing there he's still standing there, trying to figure out what's going on. They're all kind of just milling around now. It's just part of the game, so it was a beautiful night. It was cool to be able to get within range of that buck, and sometimes stuff happens, so I'm not going to worry about it, but hopefully I'll be able to get back out here in the next week or so and get another crack at him.
Well, it's October 19th, and I was lucky enough to draw another antelope tag this year, so we just glassed some and we found some, so we're going to go put a stock on them. They went back down. I can't see them now. They were moving this way. Are you sure that's him? Not this one.
You're gonna have to make the decision.
Shoot. Crap, I'm moving too much. Oh, shoot.
Take the one in the front. Right there.
Okay, he's right behind me. Oh, I missed it. Where is he?
He's in the front. He's still in the front.
Lost him.
You're gonna aim above his back slightly.
Okay. There's a head now.
He's in the front. You got him.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, that was really... what's wrong with this gun? How do you know I got him?
He lurched big time.
What's wrong with this gun?
He's going down. Just get in your gun and watch him. Just watch him. Check the shelves.
Yes, I did. On the ground. He just went, he was laid down. I think he's done.
Good job. First antelope buck. Nice. That was easy enough, eh?
Well, no, I almost blew it there.
Well, you got
I was moving like crazy. I think I was just breathing too hard.
You were excited. Little buck fever, huh?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
You knew I'd give you grief if you didn't get a shot off.
Yes, no, actually that's what I was most worried about. In the right direction? Shoulder. Take out the shoulder.
Nice shot. Beautiful shot, babe. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot and a beautiful buck. Oh yeah. That's a beauty.
You're right, I do forget how small they are. They're just a small animal. Well, with kids and being pretty busy, it's hard to get out very often these days. So this was a really quick, but it was a fun hunt. I got nervous there for a minute that I was gonna blow it. Couldn't get my gun steady, but he gave me another opportunity just further away. But turned out to be an all right shot. So and he went down pretty quick. So This is our first attempt of the day, and it's pretty rare, especially with antelope and with me hunting, to have it be successful on the first try of the day. So it's just exciting when you make it. We all felt like we almost blew it there, but they gave us another chance. So we're happy to get it done. Really pleased with this buck, and thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail. Good luck this season.